Haryana's MBBS bond policy a constant source of fear and stress for students. Kotak Education Foundation announces 1,000 scholarships for Class 11-12 students in Mumbai. Karnataka wants 5% NRI quota in government medical colleges to raise funds students oppose. Thapar Institute to propose ISRO launch for Thaparsat pollution satellite. IIM Bangalore launches online UG course on digital business and entrepreneurship. Good afternoon, warm welcome. You are watching the Education News Network, where you get the latest developments in education at the top of this hour. This is Shilpa reporting from the Education News Network. Today's stories are: Shweta Asterisk, a third-year student at Pandit Bhagwat Dayal Sharma Postgraduate Institute of Medical Sciences, PGIMS, Rohtak, fears she might be stuck paying off to loans once she graduates. I have a scholarship from a non-profit which provides me 60,000 rupees per year. This is like a loan that I have to pay back once I get the job. The only good thing is that there is no interest. Even then, some semesters I struggle to pay the rest of the fees as my father is a carpenter and sometimes we don't have enough. Then we borrow from others, she said. Once she graduates, she will have to either find a government job within Haryana. If she doesn't, she will have to take another loan, this time of 25 lakh rupees, to pay off a bond for not serving the state. Kotak Education Foundation, KEF, the Corporate Social Responsibility (CSR) arm of the Kotak Mahindra Group, has announced 1,000 scholarships through the Kotak Junior Scholarship Program. The Kotak scholarships aim to assist academically exceptional students from economically disadvantaged backgrounds across the Mumbai metropolitan region in pursuing further education after completing their class 10th. Jayashree Ramesh, Executive Committee Member, EC, and Director of Education Program and Scholarship, Kotak Education Foundation said, "At Kotak Education Foundation, we are committed to provide opportunity, access to quality education empowering students and youth over the past 17 years underserved communities." The Karnataka government has sent a proposal to the National Medical Commission, NMC, seeking permission for a non-resident Indian, NRI, quota in its government medical colleges. The government is aiming to raise funds for development and research programs through these 5% supernumerary seats under NRI quota in its 22 government-run medical colleges. Unlike regular MBBS seats in government colleges, education for NRI seats are not subsidized. The Directorate of Karnataka Medical Education had proposed an NRI quota in its government medical colleges last year too, but did not get any response from NMC. Through the new proposal sent to NMC, we are looking at adding a minimum of 5% seats education, Karnataka said. The Thapar Institute of Engineering and Technology, TIET, announced on 28 May that it will soon submit a proposal to the Indian Space Research Organisation, ISRO, for the launch of its first student satellite, Thaparsat. The satellite program, known as the Thapar Satellite Program, aims to monitor environmental issues and real-time pollution levels in Punjab and the northern region of India, according to a statement. The Thapar Institute of Engineering and Technology initiated the Thapar Satellite Program 4 years ago, taking a significant step towards providing experiential education to its students in engineering and technological development related to satellite building and space missions. The purpose of Thaparsat is to monitor real-time pollution. According to a press release by IIM Bangalore, the application process for the program will open on 15 June 2024 and the classes will commence in September 2024. Professor Suresh Bhagwatula, Senior Faculty of the Entrepreneurship area of IIMB, will be the course director of the 3-year UG program, which will have internship opportunities and practical projects. IIM Bangalore introduced this BBA program, which is strategically designed to blend digital technology, business management principles, and an entrepreneurial mindset, laying a robust foundation for students. The program has been structured in keeping with the education policy. Overall, we will make it as engaging and interactive as possible, said Professor Rishikesh T. Krishnan, Director, IIM Bangalore. That's all for today. Thank you for watching Education News Network. For more such videos, log on to our website www.educationnewsnetwork. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.